Moving on, Europe is facing a rise in COVID-19 cases, and it is not due to only the latest variant Omicron. Previous mutants are also gaining pace in many EU nations. Let's just take you through some of them. Ireland has reported its highest number of daily cases. More than 11,000 people tested positive for the virus. But the good news, there is good news here. Due to the country's rapid rollout of booster vaccines, patients seeking critical care have fallen rapidly. Ireland currently has 393 COVID patients in hospitals, 89 of whom are in intensive care. Now, what does this tell us about the vaccines? Well, experts say new variants might be leading to a rise in cases, but is not leading to a serious cases and influx in deaths. Just last week, bars, restaurants were ordered to remain shut or to shut by 8 p.m. Moving on to France now, the capital city of Paris is witnessing a rise in cases. The country is currently battling its fifth wave of COVID-19 outbreak. French President Emmanuel Macron has urged citizens to be extra careful during the holiday season. This week, the government said that France could soon see 100,000 new COVID cases due to Omicron, but no new restrictions have been introduced. This is not good for news for the hospitality industry. Medical officials say that they are already overworked due to the last 2 years' pandemic.
On est obligé de tenir compte de ce qui nous entoure. Donc là, nous allons dans de la famille à Paris et comme nous serons 6, 7, 8 personnes, on se fait un test antigénique. Et puis pour le jour de l'an, on va chez notre fille en Seine-et-Marne et là aussi on fera le nécessaire pour... On est tous vaccinés dans la famille.
In neighbouring United Kingdom, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has given a Christmas Eve message, strongly urged people to get vaccinated as a wonderful gift to the nation. His statement comes at a time when COVID-19 cases are on the rise in the UK.
We've been getting that vaccination that protects us and stops us infecting others. And I hope I can be forgiven for taking pride in the immense spirit of neighbourliness that the people of this country have shown. Getting jabbed, not just for themselves, for ourselves, but for friends and family and everyone we meet. And that, after all, is the teaching of Jesus Christ, whose birth is at the heart of this enormous festival, that we should love our neighbours as we love ourselves. And so let's think of all those who are being good neighbours and thinking of others.
And Italy has reintroduced compulsory masks outdoors, and the mandate has been imposed throughout the country until the 31st of January. Italians and tourists seem rather in favour of this decision.
Je pense que c'est fort utile puisqu'en fait là on est en période de fête, de Noël et qu'il y a affluence de personnes. Et dans des rues très animées comme Via del Corso comme nous avons fait, c'est plein. Donc je pense que oui, c'est obligatoire, c'est normal. Pour protéger l'Italie et protéger tous les touristes. Je pense que c'est important, oui, c'est normal, ça me semble utile.
Now the Omicron spread has dampened the festive season across Europe. We earlier spoke to Ollie Barrett from London for some on-ground details. Let's listen into what he had to say.
Well, in many European countries, there's a great deal of anxiety about how the Christmas period will play out. There are countries that are bringing in tougher restrictions, as you mentioned, in the face of record COVID case numbers. Some countries are resisting tougher measures at this point. France is saying, for example, that it will not be bringing in lockdown measures. It doesn't think that that is the way to respond here. But we are seeing restrictions being toughened in countries such as Spain with more outdoor mask mandates. We're seeing Belgium closing cinemas and theatres. In Italy, the unvaccinated are being barred from public spaces. Outdoor New Year's Eve celebrations are being banned as well. Here in the UK, the English government not moving ahead with tougher restrictions for now, but we are seeing stricter measures being brought in after Christmas in Wales and in Scotland and in Northern Ireland. So you can see that there is a piecemeal reaction really from European governments trying to work out the best response to preserve as much of the Christmas festivities as possible, but also to try and slow the spread of the Omicron variant.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.